Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadowrun Crossfire as Sean McCarthy, one of the designers of the game, continues to play through a full two-player session and clue us in on all the tricks and strategy that he brings to bear to get his 80% win ratio that he mentioned in his very first post. That's mind-blowing to me to actually win this as a two-player game 80% of the time. But he knows the game, and he is more than happy to share that wisdom with us. Although, I should say, in case you have not gone to the thread that is tied with this run-through, is.good/Shadowrun sample game. Again, the link for it is right there on the screen. If you want to go check it out, I should warn you, that thread basically counts as spoilers because he's really opening up the books and giving you a lot of inside information. This is normally the kind of stuff that you would learn yourself over multiple plays as you get better and better at the game. So, I guess I should say, spoiler alert. If you read that thread and learn some of his, the thinking behind the moves he makes, well, it's going to help you get a lot further in the game, but it is potentially going to take away some of the fun of figuring out these moves for yourself. Because let me tell you, Sean's definitely got moves like Jagger. There is no doubt about it. But anyway, enough about that. Let's start seeing what he's got in mind at the beginning of Scene 2. When we last left our heroines, they were in big trouble. The Orc, she's got 3 points of damage coming her way and no way to stop it. She is definitely going to get staggered. There's nothing in the world that could save her. Even if the human had an assist to help out, they're separated. This backdoor assist isn't really going to help at all. Not that it would anyway, because in one small bit of luck, at least none of the obstacles have any special damage effects. But before the Orc goes down, what is she going to do? Well, she's got a quick shot. She's got the icon grab and the back door. The back door means that the icon grab will get pumped up. So she's looking at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage in black and green and whatever other color she needs. Now, that is enough to take this deck head out and make some money. But that money's not going to do any good because then she's going to be staggered. She's not going to be able to buy anything. Plus, the deck head is only doing 1 point of damage, really. So, the human can take that for a while. So, before the Orc goes out, I think she's going to go after the biggest threat, the Scrybot Tracer, because with these huge 5-point things to get past, that is no slouch. Plus, it's doing 2 points of damage. Okay, so we're going to play all of them, and the 6 points of damage include one of which we'll say is a blue. We'll say the icon grab is generating blue damage because that's what we need. Is going to go towards that Scrybot. So here's 5, and then boo, we hit the 6. And so the Scrybot is halfway down, but still has this other big 5-point and then a red to be able to get past. So, it was a good move. Well done, Orc. And now your time is done. We are taking 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 staggered. She is knocked out. So, the remainder of her hand is gone. The discard pile is gone. Everything shuffles back up. And unfortunately, she is staggered, so she doesn't get to draw a card, and she doesn't get to buy anything. Let's see. Let me go ahead and set this deck up so it's correct for the next round when she starts getting to draw again. All right, there we go. So, shuffled up, staggered. And it looks like curtains for our heroes, doesn't it? Because there's still 3 more damage coming next round, which is going to put her in critical and in this run before it even started. Well, let's see what the hero can pull out, or the human. Or she will be a bit of a hero. So, she's got a lightning bolt. Now, this is pretty good. We aren't doing too bad. Remember, you can do 2 consecutive levels of damage to an obstacle, so that will finish this Scrybot. That'll hit the 5 and the 1, so everything's cool there. But this is such a powerful spell, it'd be really, really nice to use it elsewhere. So that's where the Guiding Spirit comes in. Okay, so what are we going to do? First of all, we're definitely going to play the Lightning Bolt. There's no two ways about it, because if nothing else, that'll finish the Scrybot, but then we still have 1 point of damage that's still going to knock out or critical the Orc. So that's a problem. But before we apply this damage, let's also play the Guiding Spirit. Now that's got 2 points of damage coming, but more importantly, you can discard your hand if you want. That's why we got the Lightning Bolt out of the way, so we're not discarding that. You can discard the rest of your hand and then draw as many cards. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Because you may remember, in this deck of 5 cards, there is a sniper rifle. That sniper rifle will be able to take out those 2 levels of damage just as well as the lightning bolt, and then that clears the lightning bolt up to hit somewhere else. Maybe start working on that Jaguar. So anyway, let's go on ahead and do it. We are going to... So we're playing these 2 cards, and we're going to discard these other 3 mana. I mean, it's 3 points of damage we're throwing away, but we're going to discard them all. And fingers crossed, find that sniper rifle. I mean, we're drawing 3 cards. There's only 5 cards here. Let's see what we get. A quick shot. Not good. A mana. Oh, come on. All right, there's only 1 in 3 chance. Third draw is... Boom, the sniper rifle. Sean got lucky. Now, he didn't necessarily need that sniper rifle, but that's really going to make life a lot better. And so now, let's go on ahead and play all of this business too. So first of all, the sniper rifle is, of course, going to finish these last 2 spots on the Scrybot. Boomity boom. Scrybot is down. And that's $11 to you and me. So 6 goes to the human. And 5 goes to the poor orc who can't spend it anywhere because she's knocked out. But we're not done yet. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points of damage plus 2 lightning bolt. So we'll throw all the rest to start working on this Jaguar shifter so that hopefully we can knock it out. So what do we got here? We need to take out 2 full levels. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points of damage plus 2 full levels. So let's go on ahead and, there's the full 2 levels. And let's see here. Well, see, I'm not going to add it all up because basically, I trust Sean knows what he's doing. And he said basically at the end of it all, that ended up with the Jaguar down to the final red level, if I recall. Let me double check that. I should have double checked a bit more. I was just going by memory from what I read. All right. So let's see. And he used the sniper rifle. All right, the sniper rifle finished the tracer. Yep. The bolt, guiding spirit, and unimportant mag bring the guiding spirit and the environment. Right, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, he didn't use the quick shot because that wasn't really going to help with this. So the Jaguar is almost done. She's still got a quick shot in her hand, which doesn't really do any good because she needs a red to finish it off, unfortunately. And there we go. So, nice. Now, of course, the deckhead fights back, so take a point of damage, get to draw 2 cards, and here we go with the Street Smarts and a mark. And now, time to go shopping, and I think it is time to spend this $5 and get this dock wagon, because that is going to be a very, very timely assist and save our orc from the brink. All right, so that was it for the human. Now, we move on. We are now taking separated. We are starting to build up a discard pile. That's never good, but let's see what our new Crossfire card is. Also, when we bought the dock wagon, a coordinated attack. So there are now 2 coordinated attacks out there to be had. So let's go on ahead and have the new Crossfire for the new round and Chummers. So we don't have to worry about the +5 because we only have 1 card in the discard pile, but the attack strength of each human obstacle is increased by 1. And that's not necessarily great because the deckhead is a human, and so now this deckhead is doing 2 points of damage. It's going to really start working over the human pretty quick. Suddenly this deckhead has become a bit of a problem. But let's worry about that in a second because right now this Jaguar shifter is where the real issue is because we're going to go critical. So at the beginning of a turn, of course, a critical character, or a staggered character gets to draw 1 card. And it's a Street Smarts. So that's actually good news. The orc can save herself because that red is going to finish the Jaguar. Hooray! But we're not done yet. The human is going to play. Fortunately, the separate is gone, so the human can do the assist. Choose a runner. That runner heals by 1. So our orc is back on her feet. And ready to fight again. And whenever you recover from a stagger, you get to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. All right. So the dock contract, the assist, has 1 damage plus these 3 damage. Now, we'll say that the dock wagon finished off the Jaguar. So hooray, the Jaguar is down. That is 6 more bucks coming our way. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Once again, everybody is feeling love. And the orcs got 3 more points of damage. You know what? Let's go on ahead and, wait a minute, is this right? D. Because, did I draw correctly? I think, I got to look up what Sean said he was going to do again. Is there? All right, and, right, so he said, we kill the shifter and put 2 damage on the deck head. Right. Right, okay, yeah. So we're actually only going to put 2 damage on the deck head. So we'll go on ahead and use the mana and the street smarts, and that will knock through the first level over here, but there's still 4 more to go. And this last street smarts isn't going to do any good because we can't get past that green. But now, there's nobody to hit back, so she's fine again. She's hovering on the critical edge, but she is Miss Moneybags now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bucks. It is definitely time to go shopping. But that begs a really big question. 11 bucks, what to buy? What's going to be the best move going forward? Fortunately, she played a spell, so if you want, she can pick up this clairvoyance, or I'm sorry, not the clairvoyance, I mean the lightning bolt, which again requires a spell being cast. So, heck, she could get the hero move for which costs 9. She's got enough money. What to buy? That's what Sean is asking us. That is where he's left us on a cliffhanger, asking for feedback about what folks think is the best next series of moves to make, starting with how should we spend this sweet, sweet 11 yuan. So again, go to the thread, post your comments, and find yourself being critiqued by one of the designers of the game and getting personal one-on-one feedback. I mean, this is such an incredible experience, such a great opportunity for everybody to learn some of the intricacies and become a master Shadowrunner. So that's it, folks. We're going to end it right there, and look forward to seeing more maybe tomorrow, depending on Sean's posting schedule, as we continue and hopefully finish off this deck head and move on to the 3rd and final scene. What awaits? Come back soon and you'll find out. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.